Okay, so we are live, and let me make sure that I have this on gallery view so that you guys can see Pamela and Nicole, and I do. Good. Okay, I'm going to try to watch the comments. So let us know if you're joining us here live in the group, and let us know if you're watching the replay. I think a lot of people will watch the replay because it's dinner time on the East Coast, and people tend to watch the replays most often in this group. So let us know that you're here. And I have the honor, really, of introducing you guys to two of my favorite people and two of the most incredible healers that I know. I'm very, very careful about who I bring into my energy field, and both of these incredible ladies are people that I would let tap into my energy anytime, anywhere, and they have. And I have recently had some pretty amazing experiences, both witnessing healing that they have done for my brother and also receiving healing that they have done for me. So Pamela and Nicole have teamed up and brought the incredible work that they are each doing individually together, and they are kind of unveiling this work together that they're doing together in a call that they are going to be doing this coming Saturday, October 7th. And I'll share the link in the chat to that call, and I'm sure you guys are going to talk a little bit about what you're doing on that call, and just a little bit about the work that you guys are doing together in the world, because it's very unique. I'm kind of blown away whenever I hear either one of you guys talk. You both have so much knowledge and such beautiful energy, and the way that you combine your healing work and weave it together is, I don't really even have words for it, actually. In fact, we were just talking about how there's all these words that we use in the spiritual community, and sometimes they get so overused that they lose their meaning. And I've been trying to bring in more grounded language, but sometimes there's just not even language for some of the stuff that we do. But you guys express it so beautifully. So I'm going to just turn it over. I'm just holding space here. I'm going to turn it over to Pamela Strum and Nicole Brown.
Thank you, Elysia, and thank you for giving us this opportunity, because we feel this way about you as well. And hi, everyone. So Nicole and I would like to share a bit about why we have teamed up and how it came about. But I'm turning that over to you, Nicole. But before I do, I do wish to let everyone know that it was about 15 years ago. I was talking to someone, and she happened to be a psychic medium. And she said to me, "Oh, you're going to have a partner that works with you." And I was excited, and I said, because I love that idea. And I said, "Well, what are we doing?" And she said, "I have no idea what you're doing." And I thought, well, maybe it's my acupuncture business. And so over these many years, whenever someone, suggests working together, I'm like, "Is this my person?" And then it's like, no, this doesn't feel right to me. This doesn't feel right to me. And then when Nicole started her modality and her healing, which it was phenomenal, and I experienced it, and I was blown away. And I thought, oh my gosh, she feels it's like home to me. She feels so familiar. And I'm going to turn it over to you, but it was like a rapid yes, that this is us doing this together. It was like meant to be. I feel like it's describing a romance, but really that feeling of, oh yes, this is it.
I
Yeah.
love that. I didn't know that story, Pamela.
And
And the way you guys work, it's very different from the way Kim and I work, but the energy that you guys have together reminds me just how seamless it is, how seamless you guys work together, reminds me of what it feels like for me to work with Kim, the combination of Kim and I working together. So Anyway, go ahead, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Elysia, for having us here. And thank you, Pamela, for being here with me and being on this journey. It's so beautiful that we're on this journey together. I truly feel honored, so honored to be in this space and be working with Pamela. And I know when I met her, I was new to spiritual work. I didn't know very many people in the community, and I met Pamela through Sacred Soul Alignment. She came on and she did a live healing, and like I instantly knew that she was part of my story, like there was something there between us. And I even journaled about it, that I met this amazing woman came in, and I resonated so much with her and the work that she does and how she did it. And so I've been on this incredible journey of, we all have been on this incredible journey of healing our physical bodies and learning to release disease from the body, and really coming into divine health and well-being. And so I have a genetic path cutting agreement to heal type 1 diabetes. And upon meeting Pamela, I just knew instantly that she was part of the story, and that she was part of how this was going to happen and how we were going to, I just knew she was part of the story of healing the physical body. And so I started working with her, and we just felt this immediate connection. It's like a soulmate friendship, it's beautiful soul sister connection. But so we started working together, and she actually supported me in bringing forward what it is that I do, and she has served as a mentor in my life in many ways. And so, anyways, as you know, I've kind of been on this rocket ship of ascension. Pamela has a lot of experience doing the work that she does, and so I've been on this rocket ship bringing this modality forward, and Pamela's been with me through the whole process. And it just, I just had this profound sense that we needed to bring our gifts together, and that through us bringing our gifts together, we could really share this and make, a phenomenal impact in the lives that we touch and that we work with. And so I, reached out to her, and I felt a little intimidated by it, but I'm like, I'm just going to do it anyways, because I have so much respect for Pamela, and I, so I reached out to her. I was like, Pamela, I think we need to bring our work together and do some healing together. Do you want to try this with me? And she was like, oh my gosh. And so I was so excited by her response. And so here we are. So we've been bringing our work together, and it has been so profound, and it's been such a beautiful experience. And I shared with her that it's like, we're both whole, we are standing in our wholeness, but it's like I've had one wing and I'm flapping really hard, and she's had another wing and she's flapping really hard to do what it is that we came here to do. And so now we're bringing our pieces together in this beautiful synergy. And it's like, now we have two wings and now we can soar. And so,
oh, I love that analogy. That you have such a beautiful way with words, Nicole.
Oh, thank you. So here we are, and we're so excited to be here and be bringing our work forward and sharing. Pamela, I'll take it over to you, how you feel resonant that that it is possible to heal our physical bodies. And, we both hold this same vision and this same inner knowing that it is possible. It is possible. And so through the work that we're doing and the vision that we're holding, we're really bringing this forward.
Yeah, I'm going to also add on Nicole. Nicole's profoundly humble. So when she first came to me, and she was new to her journey because she was, but on the other hand, when she and I started to work together more in depth, it was like zip. And I've said that to people. I would actually use Nicole as an example, where there's someone I know and she's new to her journey, but already, your expansion and consciousness was right there. So when people talk as if there are levels on this journey, it's not that way. We're all together. And as we come together, things really seem to fly. And so with our work, what was happening is both of us seemed to go very deep and specific into the DNA structure, into the human. And we both have a commitment to healing showing up for the human body. And at the same time, we both go so far out there. It's almost as if, so if I'm looking for the language, Elysia, like you mentioned, grounded language, if you were to take all that, what the scientists have called junk DNA, and they're just, discovering it's our energy field, our energy bodies that have been shut down. I feel like we're going in and activating, but everything sometimes all at once. So there's been a bit like, we'll laugh because there are parts of it that we each focus upon. And this is where, like, Nicole has one wing and I have the other, or using a puzzle metaphor where we're completing a puzzle. But so we work so tightly together. And we get each other, even to the point where Nicole has used very specific language to express her belief in the capacity of us to heal physically and spiritually, like that. She uses certain language. And lo and behold, I had the same expressions and way of describing it. So it was this incredible excitement where we both were keeping a little bit on the lowdown, how we talk about things. And then as we spoke to each other, I said, I say that too. I say it the same way as well. And so that excitement carries us forward, because the reality is, here we are with people where we both believe we're conduits of energy, right? So it's really someone's free will and choice to enter this journey, and we get to go the journey with them. It feels like it's a big honor, and at the same time it's so profound. And we both have this macrocosmic and microcosmic approach, and it's in working together, it's been a bit of ferreting that out and really learning each other's language at times as well, because you said language, it can get very wordy. And when you go to a quantum level of healing, when you are in those expanded structures of DNA that goes far out, DNA, RNA complexes, it is very much, you lose words and you're working in an energy field, and yet we wish for it to be tangible to people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's well said. My experience in my most recent session with both of you guys was just profound. I couldn't believe some of the old, huge soul level clearing that was happening. And in fact, I need to listen to the replay a couple more times, because I know that there's way more there for me to receive from it. But I do healing on myself every single day. I'm in this world and in this work constantly. And yet I was still pretty blown away by what came through the two of you in that session. And that was about a month ago now, about 5 weeks ago, I think now. So, and it's still unfolding for me.
Yeah, and thank you for allowing us. We for those of you, Elysia, we asked Elysia to be one of our people who we did the healing with, because we wish to receive feedback, and we know that Elysia would feel what was going on and pick up, and then would be able to help us. But a part of it that's so important that we wish to share in joining together as a team is that we have so much fun together, that we wish for you to have so much fun with it. So your healing journey feels, or expansion or consciousness, wherever you happen to be, it feels fun. Like you feel like something's happened and it's for your highest and best good. And to step into that space with someone who also views it that way. Nicole, did you want to share? So we have it's not a modality. I joke around that it's the big kahuna healing, because we go into everything that we can possibly do if the client, is in agreement with that. We go for it. But so there's that. And then we're chunking it down, because what's happening, and I'd like you to address this part because it was actually Nicole's idea for Saturday's healing, that what we're witnessing as a collective. So you might have we all have our own journey, and there might be some things that are coming up, like why are people not realizing that they are a soul that happens to have a body? Like you're one of the lucky ones who's here now. And so what's happened is that there tends to be collective energy. So whether or not people individually have a certain trauma or healing or issue, they seem to be blocks to accessing the entirety of their human soul expression, where it's not like you have to leave your body anymore to get to these higher dimensional expressions. It's happening for us now in our bodies. So so much is going on for people, and we wish to chunk it down a little bit so that it can clear out and people can truly embrace their expansion, and to experience themselves as their soul in a body. How I look at it. Nicole?
Yes. So there's a few layers, there's a few layers to the wound of recognition healing and the divine recognition piece that we're bringing in on Saturday. It's a very layered or multidimensional perspective that you can approach it with, because it came up to do the recognition wound healing when Pamela and I started, bringing our work together. Because, when you begin to enter into a partnership or up level, your stuff starts coming up inevitably, right? So we both found ourselves going through this clearing process. And so, the divine recognition piece on a very, can be perceived as at a very human ego, personality level, how we attach our worth to titles that we have, to learned experience, to certificates, to degrees, to education, to all of this stuff, to, we attach our worth and who we are to all of this external garbage. And how often do we hold ourselves back from taking the next step, or hold ourselves back from moving forward in life and pursuing what it is we want to pursue, because we feel unqualified, or because we feel we don't have what it takes to do this. And so on a very human level, very ego level, we fail to recognize ourselves truly as divine souls here in this body, with connection to infinite wisdom and intelligence and gifts that we've accumulated across multiple timelines. And so how could we not have what it takes to pursue what it is that we want to pursue in life? So that's healing, recognizing that we are source embodied. We are source in this physical body. And a lot of people there's still this level of disconnect within that we're healing, that prevents us from truly recognizing ourselves as infinite beings in this body that are connected to God always. And so, what is more powerful than God, right? Like nothing. And so here we are with this enormous power that, many of us deny or are afraid of because of how power has been wielded for service to self structures and agendas. And so we're afraid of our power. We're not recognizing ourselves as divine source beings here in service to the highest and best good. And so as we clear through these layers of conditioning and programming around the wounds of recognition, we make space to perceive ourselves in truth. And when you take this out to when you expand this out, the wound of recognition is one of humanity's deepest wounds that we're holding, especially because it's a wound that has been imposed upon the divine feminine. And now when I bring that up, I'm taking into consideration that we are all one. So, we're one with the masculine and the feminine, like every soul alive is both polarities. And so regardless of your physical anatomy, you are an embodiment of the masculine and the feminine. And so we live in a society where it's completely masculine dominated. And so much so that God has been painted in a masculine form as, his children. Well, what about the feminine? What about the mother aspect? And so we have this deep wound of not truly being recognized and seen for all that we are. The feminine is the giver of life. Within the feminine is the sacred egg of creation. Without the egg of creation, there would be no creation, right? And of course, we have the spark that activates it, but the seed of the masculine. But with that being said, the wound of recognition is really about clearing away the layers, the trauma, and allowing ourselves to be seen for who we are, exactly as we are, and recognizing all that we are and exactly how powerful we are, and giving ourselves permission to take that next step, to do what it is that we came here to do, to align ourselves with union, with partnerships, with service work, whatever it is that your soul is guiding and leading you to. And so this wound of recognition healing is really stripping away the layers from, our ego identity all the way out into our Christ consciousness layers. Pamela, do you have anything to share?
You're doing a great job, Nicole. I think you really got it. And for me, holding that space that so many of us don't know ourselves, right? I think even during this time, we keep learning and so much about ourselves to even recognize ourselves. And so to turn inward to seeing ourselves and giving that to ourselves there's never a need to turn outward. And I laugh, we made a joke in our copywriting about recognition, because even things that people, you do things in your life and sometimes people think, oh gosh, I wish I didn't do that. And then we hide ourselves and then it accumulates. It's like a big snowball, but it really starts with what would happen if you felt like you knew yourself and you were able to step out with complete acceptance and show yourself authentically with complete recognition and be recognized for who you are. And I think where consciousness is going, we're going more and more in that direction as a collective. So, if this does call to anyone, I'm going to tell you we go deep, if you can tell just from how we're talking.
You guys go very deep.
We go very deep. Yeah.
And that's the other thing, Pamela, as you were sharing, I was hearing as well, like so many of us hide ourselves and really hold a lot of polarization and duality to the experiences that we've had. And a big part of our healing journey is stepping back from that polarity or that duality of our experiences and seeing that every single experience that we have ever had has had a purpose and a reason and has been in service because of who we are and why we're here and because of the work that we're doing. So in recognizing and coming into divine recognition with ourselves, we're in complete, utter acceptance and able to celebrate all of our experiences, even those that have been polarized as negative, that experiences that we've have been taught to feel shameful over. A lot of people are missing that God is unconditional love. Unconditional love. And what is that? And a lot of people perceive unconditional love as a concept, but are utterly disconnected from the experience of feeling that unconditional love. And it's through that experience of unconditional love that our hearts open, that we are able to perceive ourselves as worthy and able to embody that love for our own selves and for each other. As we learn to release the duality around our own experiences, we can then hold that space for the experiences of others and learn to see them as simply, another soul that is here learning and on this incredible journey and really in service, to the highest and best good. We're all here healing and releasing and freeing ourselves from this karmic enslavement. And it feels so good.
It does, yes. So this healing that you guys are doing is a group healing, and it's on Saturday, this Saturday, October 7th. And I should have grabbed the link before we came on here, but I'll put it in the comments so that anybody who's feeling called to this can sign up and check it out.
It's a good, that's what it's like to work with us. And may we share in the group what a little healing, like something that we talk about? Nicole, did you want to?
Yes.
You were about to say something and I cut you off.
No, that's okay. We were going in the same place. I was going to ask about the doing a healing, so that's perfect. All right. So I'm going to, I'll start the healing, and Pamela will switch on and off throughout. And know that even if one of us isn't talking, there's lots going on in the background. And it's just how we work together. So I will activate your shields, and Pamela will connect you with source, or deepen your heart source connection, and then we'll go on from there. But we felt very called to bring in a compassion healing. If we, compassion is very powerful and very supportive of ourselves in this journey that we're on. So if you're with us now or catching the replay, just want to thank you and honor you for being here now. And we look forward to meeting you and setting the intent for this healing for all who are here now and joining the replay, for it to be aligned with their highest and best good and the highest and best good of all, and in alignment with God's sovereign freedom, the sacred law of one, and unity consciousness. Thank you. So the way I work with energy is through my breath and through movements and sound. So that's just how I do what I do. So we're going to call back all of your energy from all time, all space, all dimensions, all realities, from anywhere it's wandered off, bringing all of your thoughts into this present moment, anywhere they're stuck in the past or fractured off in the future. Allowing you to connect to your body through your breath, knowing that all you need to do is breathe to receive, taking those nice, beautiful inhales and exhales. Calling, calling in your emotional body. Anywhere you're holding on to dense, stagnant energy, just allowing that to clear and wash away. So I'm going to activate your 12 to 18D shield and Ankh God body architecture. I'll have you see, sense, feel, and imagine that you have this beautiful 6-pointed star in the center of your brain. For some, this may resonate as the Star of David. However that resonates for you is perfect and right. See, sense, feel, and imagine this star dropping all the way down through your central core, going down through the throat, down through the heart, down through the solar plex, the sacral, the navel, the root, passing through the root between the legs and going down through the earth star chakra below the feet, about 6 inches below the feet, and stopping about 12 inches below the feet. See, sense, feel, and imagine this beautiful crystal star of unity spinning and creating this beautiful plasmic base 12D shield below your feet. I'm seeing this spin out about 3 feet in diameter, or at least arm's length in diameter, all around you, 360 degrees. And now see, sense, feel, and imagine the sides of this base shield expanding all the way up and around you, 360 degrees. So you're in the center of this beautiful column of liquid plasmic light. And now see, sense, feel, and imagine your crystal star of unity, your Merkaba, coming all the way back up through your core, through the root, through the sacral, through the solar plex, through the heart, the throat, going out the top of the crown, going all the way up about 3 feet or 4 feet, whatever feels right for you, going about 4 feet above the head. See this beautiful star spinning and creating a shield above you. I'm seeing your beautiful sacred container flooding with beautiful rainbow plasmic light, aurora light. Thank you. And now see, sense, feel, and imagine your star of unity, your Merkaba, coming all the way back down through the crown, down through the throat, and stopping in the heart. I'll have you place one hand on the heart and then one hand on your still point. Your still point is located at the base of your sternum. So placing one hand on the heart and one hand on the still point, we're going to take a nice deep inhale in, and we're going to pause before the exhale. And then on the exhale, see, sense, feel, and imagine your crystal star of unity in your heart dropping down into your God's still point, your sovereign 0 point. So taking a deep breath in now and release. I'm activating the trifold flame of the founders, the organic blue ray, gold ray, and violet ray in counterclockwise motion from your core now. And I'm calling in the tri-wave cloaking technology for any and all who wish to receive. This is very powerful cloaking and protection energy. It acts like a magnet and protects or repulses lower, dense, vibrating emotions and frequencies that are out of resonance with your core soul signature frequency of source. So it's like the empath's life raft. It also protects the telepathic channels. So if you have a tendency to have a lot of mind chatter or are telepathic, it will reduce like the static, the noise in the background. And it assists in keeping you in alignment with your organic source expression. So you can say yes to receive this, knowing this is coming from your God source. And it's just very supportive and protective technology for you, keeping your energetic field in integrity. Pamela?
And from your 0 point, at the base of your sternum, your diaphragm, bringing your attention fully in, and activating your cord of creation, which is that connection from your 0 point, from your heart, connecting you to source and connecting you into your earth star. And for those of you who wish to connect to the greater consciousness of Gaia, the higher consciousness expression of earth, feel free to connect all the way down into the heart of Gaia. And with your shield activated, increasing through your Merkaba structures, the spin of your toroidal field, balancing the proportion of your golden ratio to receive the energy and the purity that comes in from your source expression, activating across all timelines and potentials, calling in all parts of yourself, all experiences, and all the experiences that have been fragmented off, bringing those aspects of you into the center of your heart in complete compassion, standing witness to yourself.
You may see this as like, I'm hearing to bring forward like a visual of just different aspects of your consciousness, like a magnet being pulled back into your heart. Your heart is always like our heart is the connection to source, to God. And so through your heart flows divine unconditional love. So bringing all those aspects of your consciousness that have fragmented off from pain, from trauma, from separation, wounding, bringing all of that back into your heart like this beautiful magnet. And as you bring that back, bring these aspects of your consciousness back to your heart, see your heart expanding.
And calling in the diamond heart activation to your heart, where you accept all aspects of yourself and you rejoice in experiencing yourself in your entirety of all of your expressions through the diamond light, anchoring this into your 0 point and allowing the spiral of energy to integrate all aspects of who you are with your soul expression, activating into your DNA and releasing all energies, returning them to rightful owners, the energies that no longer serve you.
Returning all to rightful owner, including all of your own fire codes, keys, jewels, crystals, wings, all of your wisdom, your divine authority, divine power, divine will, all of your memories, returning all to rightful owner.
Stories of you in your source aspect of who you are in complete compassion and love, and bringing that into your heart and calling in a source wash of purification, allowing this energy to activate throughout every cell in your body and throughout your entire energy field using the spiral of your toroidal field. And from this space, pulling through your vertical pillar from above your head, through your human, all the way down into your earth star, below your feet, 12 to 18 inches below your feet, allowing this energy to integrate and further purify. And then pulling it back up into your heart, your energy, all aspects of you, all experiences of you, all potentials, back to 0 point.
I'll have you see, sense, feel, and imagine. I'm going to bring in a compassion heart healing for you. See, sense, feel, and imagine that you have this beautiful rose or crystal lotus within your heart. Whatever resonates is perfect and right. I see this beautiful lotus and this beautiful rose with its petals, expanded up. It's kind of tight in a little ball. And now see, sense, feel, and imagine this beautiful liquid golden plasmic energy cascading all the way down through your heart. It's like liquid sunshine. And as you breathe in this beautiful healing essence of your heart, your beautiful crystal lotus begins to expand and open. So breathing in. And exhaling this beautiful essence of who you are, this compassion through your entire being. Breathing, we're going to do 3 deep inhales. This is the sacred fragrance and healing essence of your own heart, your own crystal rose lotus heart. And as you breathe in, you see these petals beginning to soften and relax and open.
And from this state, allowing yourself to become aware of your higher self-expression, that aspect of you that encompasses your entire energy field, your entire soul expression, including your human. Allowing this energy to wash over you and expand. And allowing this compassionate rose gold energy to flow down and also anchor in to your earth star expression. Pulling your energy in toward your vertical pillar, through the crown of your head, through your throat, your heart, your solar plex, umbilicus sacral, your root, down your legs, and from the bottom of your feet, anchoring into your earth star. Coming back into your body. When you feel complete, feel free to open your eyes.
That was beautiful. Thank you guys. We'd love to hear. There's quite a few people here with us live. We'd love to hear your experience with that. And I did put the link in the comments for your healing on Saturday.
Thank you.
So thank you both for coming into this group. As you guys know, I am very discerning with who I share with you all. And these are 2 ladies that I know very well and trust implicitly and gratefully always receive healing from when available. So they are highly recommended. And anything else you guys want to share to wrap up?
No, I'm really grateful to be here with you and Nicole and this group. So thank you. Thank you.
Yes, and infinite gratitude to you, Elysia, for this beautiful space that you hold, for the beacon of light that you are to so many. I'm truly grateful for you, this Sacred Soul family, the sacred connections that have been formed through it. And I'm grateful to be here with the rest of you, with all of you.
Beautiful. Thank you both so much, and to everybody who joined, and looking forward to the healing on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.